I don't know if I would say this is troubling. Disappointing for sure. Scott Derrickson not doing the sequel for Doctor Strange because of creative differences. I mean, does anybody really believe that? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click that like button as well as that subscribe button. That way you guys can stay updated on all future content. I went up a lot of subscribers, a couple hundred in the past few days. I just want to take this time to thank each and every one of you guys, and I hope to continue to grow the channel as I move forward. So yesterday, the big news hit. That Scott Derrickson, the director for Doctor Strange, is no longer doing the sequel due to creative differences. According to Marvel Studios, creative differences. I'm going to get into what I think those creative differences actually are, because in this time I do think it's really because of creative differences. I do think that Scott Derrickson wanted to take the film in a more horror-centric, where Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios is probably like, look, we can have elements of that, but this is still a MCU movie. It has to feel like an MCU movie. We know Multiverse of Madness is going to be a huge part of this movie. That's why it's the title of the movie. We know that Wanda's gonna have a huge part in this movie, Scarlet Witch, and I kind of figured that Derrickson wanted to tap into the horror element of that. Of the story, and I think Kevin Feige just wasn't ready for him to go strictly to that. Like he wanted elements of it, just not full on horror. He wanted to make it an MCU movie, and that's the thing. And I remember I was saying at Player One with Adam and Nikki when the news broke, and I looked at Adam. I'm like, yes, this absolutely sucks. However, I don't think we're gonna see much of a difference. That's the thing. That's why the MCU is such a brand. It is a wheel, man, and that thing just keeps on turning. And Scott Derrickson is just he's just another thing on that wheel, man, and it breaks off, and the wheel just keeps on going over and over. The MCU is such a system at this point to where you can take out directors and they'll still stay the same. Now, they say in the report that Derrickson's still going to stay on as executive producer, probably because I believe the script is written, but I think that Kevin Feige just doesn't want to go strictly horror. They want to make sure it fits within the theme and tone of the MCU. So with that said, I don't think this is as big of a deal as a lot of people are making it sound. Me personally, because I just think that the track record speaks for itself. You can lose a director, but the system in place is already built. Marvel is already built. The establishment that is MCU is already built. And I think it's just going to continue trucking no matter who the next director is. I don't think we're going to really miss a beat. When Edgar Wright left, we didn't miss anything because at that time, the MCU was already its thing. It was already a perfectly greased machine, and it was already doing its thing. So I don't think this is a huge deal. I would have loved Derrickson to come back for sure. I would have loved him to do the sequel. But with that said, I still think we're on the go. I still think the script is written. I still think we're going to see this movie, and it's going to be good. I really believe that. But anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts on Derrickson leaving the sequel for Doctor Strange. But I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.